In this video, you'll learn how you can integrate creative expression in your practice in ways that work for you. Grief for kids differs based on their lived experience, cultural background, support systems, and community or school involvement. Art with Heart resources strengthen your toolkit by providing you with an intervention that empowers kids to move past difficult experiences and minimizes the negative effects unresolved grief can cause. When kids use creative expression to process, it helps reduce symptoms of depression and builds coping strategies that are a foundation for lifelong resilience. Creative expression is also an opportunity to explore in a way that allows a grieving kid to have control over how to begin and when to stop their grief journey. The bonus is that while a kid has pen to paper, they are naturally learning social emotional skills like self-awareness, self-management, empathy, and how to manage challenging emotions. Emotions Map is a great short burst of creativity to introduce creative expression to elementary-aged kids. We've got a short video on our Learn section of our website that links to a free lesson with warm-up exercises and guidance on leading post-art making discussions. Emotions Map is an unintimidating way to help kids be more present with their emotions by using colors, shapes, and patterns to represent how much space specific feelings are taking up inside their heart and their mind. Here are some examples from 10-year-olds that show just how adaptable this art activity is. Notice how the kid used lines, shapes, colors, and patterns to represent their emotions on this paper. Ask a kid to name 3 emotions that they're feeling right now and have them write that down. Ways to adapt depending on a kid's needs is by using a pre-made example of emotions like a list or images of emotions that they can read from, circle, or point to, rather than have the kid come up with their own list of emotions. Have them choose a color to describe each emotion or feeling. On the paper, have them color a space that takes up as much as they feel for each emotion. Encourage them to explore how to visualize that space with shapes, blobs, and different designs. Use the emotions map to ask the kid what they noticed about their drawing and how they drew their emotions. Here are some tips for creating expressive spaces. Warm up with short activities that flex creative muscles and open the head and the heart. Activities like visualization, thumbnail sketches, list making, or free writing. Focus on the creative expression process and not only the product or the end result. Be curious and have an open mind. Use spaces that create connection and not distraction. Find ways to establish routine, whether your session is one time or continuous. By outlining a beginning, middle, and end, you provide structure and safety. Creative expression taps into deep emotions, and just like how art changes over time, so too does grief. The things kids create hold stories, places, and people that are important for them to depict in whatever way they feel they need to. When kids are connecting through creative expression, emotions may come up that they never knew were there. Trust their process and remind them and yourself that each person's grief journey is unique and incomparable. Create a space where sharing isn't a requirement unless a kid is ready to do so. Your role is to help them through this journey on their terms by being a supporter and a listener and reflection of understanding. Now that creative expression is a part of your toolkit, explore Art with Heart's other responsive grief resources, like our free caregivers guides that you can give to parents to help them begin tough conversations on grief in an intentional way. We also have a variety of other creative expressive art activities, videos, and step-by-step resources on how you can use creative expression as an intervention that works for you.